Obvious Lamb. Say hi, Obvious, even though you don't have a mic. Alright, so, alright. So you're gonna ask him, we are pretty excited for this, you know? We are pretty excited for this right now. But before we get into what we have planned, I want you to press the subscribe button down below, press the like, drop a like on this stream, and don't forget to hit the little bell after you subscribe so you can get notified every single time I upload or go live. You ready to go into this? Let's go. Okay, so first we're going to be going to, we're going to be spawning in right here, so we can go to the volcano, because that's where we're going to start everything off. Alright, so obviously all I need you to do is land on the robot. Okay. Oh, I can barely contain my excitement, but... Okay, let's go land on the robot. You can land on its head. Okay, so first off, our theory for what's going to happen during the live event is, so first, as you know, if you haven't checked out the item shop, which I showed in one of my streams already, there's two banners you can give to a gift for someone, the monster or the robot banner. And so that made us think, well, what if that means there can be two sides during the live event, you know? So we started diving in. There's this Fortnite leaker I like to look at through Twitter and everything. And he said something. He posted something on Twitter. And it was all the 4 bytes, like it was like if you collect all the 4 bytes, what you get. It's just a loading screen of Bunker Jonesy. Okay. In the middle is just a monster and a robot fighting. The robot has a sword for some reason, and the monster it's like a werewolf type looking thing. But here's the thing about that: it has wings on its back. So, and then in the description it says, the description said, he told us all, but it's like we should have believed them or something like that. I forgot. But anyway. Since they said that, we were like, well, what if Bunker Jonesy, through all that time he was locked up in the bunker, what if he found something, you know, like what if he had like cave drawing type things, you know? So, all around it, so first off, everyone here knows Kevin the Cube. Kevin the Cube came up under, it was like moving around the map, and it disappeared, and it went under Loot Lake. And then Loot Lake was like on Loot Lake, you know, making a floating thing. So since that was started floating, you know, it was like Kevin was under it, which made a whole different thing happen. It was like made a whole different, and made Loot Lake like something else other than Loot Lake. So we were like, well, okay. Since that, what if... So since this event's going on, since this event's going on and everything, it's just a normal, like we're not expecting anything big. But it's pretty big. So, Obvious, I need you over here towards me. Alright, so we're gonna speak to you through emotes, okay? Do Hot Marat if everything everything's going on with this live event is crazy. Everything we discussed last night. Yeah. And like this is live. I can't be telling him off camera, oh yeah, just do it. Like we're live right now. It's literally streaming, like. So anyway. This live event, the monster, so we know that the monster, let's go to Polar, okay? We're gonna go to Polar right now. Let's just go to Polar, and we're just gonna, you know, let's go over there and show where the monster came up. So we're gonna keep on discussing while we're going. Alright, so the robots over there. It's hard to explain. It's a lot of stuff. Anyway, so the monster came up under the thing, came up and destroyed the thing. Came up, destroyed the castle. So anyway, all we can guess is that the monster the monster is gonna be fighting the robot, which everybody's figured out. Even Epic Games themselves said that that the thing's gonna be called the Final Showdown, which doesn't exactly mean what you may think. You may think it's like, oh, it's the last live event. This is gonna be the craziest live event ever. No, it could something like crazy could else happen. So anyway, so after we were discussing all this, you know, we were just like sitting around discussing all the live events that happened in the past. So we know season 3, that was the first live event that ever happened. And that live event was the rocket. No, it wasn't the rocket. It was the meteors that came in. Season 4 was when Dusty Divot came around. Season 4 happened. After that was, I'm pretty sure it was the rocket launch. After the rocket launch came in season 5 came the butterfly event, which is also the cube. When season 5 was when the cube came around. Season 6, if anybody remembers, we had 2 events actually. The marshmallow event happened, but also something else happened. The marshmallow event happened, and then the cube exploded, making the other island. Well, hang on. Season 5, I'm trying to remember. Well, season 4, I think no, I messed up. Season 4, Kevin came around, like he was moving around, and then he disappeared, which turns out he was under Loot Lake. So anyway, since he was under Loot Lake, we didn't see him. And then after that happened, that was in season 4. Season 4, the rocket launched, and then the cube just showed up under Loot Lake, making like some type of leak, something, I forgot what it was called, because that was back in season 6 or season 9 now. Anyway, so since all this has been going on, we can only suggest that, since all that happened already, you know, we can go ahead and mark off season 3 was meteors, 4 Kevin, and then came up under, and then after that he exploded in season 5. Season 5 he exploded, and then after season 5 he and season 6 Kevin just after that he was gone. It's either that or, I mean, I think we were researching all this last night, but I didn't have anything to write down on my notes or anything. But anyway, it could have been in season 6 that he exploded. I'm not sure myself, because I feel a feeling, no, it was in season 5, I'm pretty sure, because I don't know, I'm just really confused. It's a big whole entire thing. Anyway, so after that, after the cube exploded, well, I'm still gonna say after the cube exploded, that's when season 7 came out. I know for sure season 7 was when the Ice King, or whatever, forgot what he was called for some reason. I'm just gonna call him Ice King for right now. But anyway, so he came up and he made snow go all across the map, and then we had this area that was still covered in snow. So since that happened, now you also gotta think about, well, since that happened, after that was season 8. Season 8, I did not stream, but I was there. I remember everything that happened in season 8. This guy remembers what happened in season 8's live event. It was crazy. That is when we got that's when the vault opened in Loot Lake. We went under. We chose, and the drum gun got voted, but me and him were both voting for a tactical SMG, but the drum gun got chosen. We came up out of the vault, and then right over there, you know, where, like right here, where Pressure Plant is, where the volcano was, that changed. The volcano erupted, destroying Tilted Towers, Retail Row, and making something happen to this place right here, Polar. So anyway, since that happened, since Polar has now been hit by it, people start noticing something, and that is that people start noticing that they see an eyeball inside of a Polar, inside of where the meteor hit. So we're like, oh, so it's probably just something exciting, and it's excited for like trying to get us excited for like the live event. Well, yeah, it sure got us excited, and it sure got me thinking. Once the monster escaped, I was like, wait, what? Where could it be? There's like, so anyway, I look around and I'm like, oh, so it can swim. We know that because it must have went out into the ocean. But since that happened, now we have this giant thing right here going down. So since I told you about the loading screen, I never said what was all else on the loading screen. All around it was all the previous live events, right? Yeah. Yes, it was right. How about you do 2 shoots for yes, 1 shoot for no, okay? So alright. So anyway, we know that happened. We know that this all happened down here and everything. So anyway, so now we're just like, well, what else could have happened, you know? Like, that's all we know, pretty much. Well then, I'm also been thinking about something else. This live event, so around the loading screen, there's just, like, all the past live events, like I said. All, like, the cube, the butterfly, the rocket launch, everything. So, since we know that, my game's lagging really bad right now. Anyway, all that happened. Now, we gotta look at the bigger picture. So, you know, we know all the previous live events and everything. Well, our theory is what's gonna happen. The Fortnite map, like in the live event, the final showdown, there's gonna be people obviously all around that thing over there. That over the banners, like I was saying at the beginning, there's 2 different banners you can buy as a gift. So what if one of, like, the monster banner, there's a monster banner and then there's a robot banner. So that means you're gonna have a choice during the live event, like you did the last live event. You're gonna have a choice whether to be on the monster side or the robot side. Anyway, so I'm actually gonna be on the monster side myself because the robot is cool and all, but you know, it's not gonna be worth going to. So anyway, since that's all gonna be happening, what's gonna happen after? Is it like there's gonna be a big fight? Alright, we already know that final showdown. It's obviously gonna be a big fight. So after the fight, my theory is whoever wins the fight across like all the states, all the countries, and all the continents, whatever, all around every place, whichever monster or robot wins the most, like if the monster wins the most or the robot wins the most, it's what's gonna happen to the map. So since that's gonna happen to the map, oh gosh, like the map is gonna be all different. But one last clue, the biggest clue yet. This is probably like crazy right here. So in the Season 9 trailer, we know that it said on the blimp after Bunker Jonesy came out. You look at this, just go rewatch it if you have to. I'm gonna show him a stream after we get out creative. But anyway, you can see, I'm gonna show it. The blimp will say, the future is yours. So that means you're gonna have a choice since the future is ours. So our theory is, there's gonna be a bunch of, it's gonna be like the monster and the robot fighting. All the live events are gonna have something to do with it though. That we don't know, but we think other than the marshmallow event, because that one was just like something for fun that Fortnite did. Anyway, so we think that all the live events are gonna have something to do with it that we haven't noticed. But since all that's gonna be happening, like, what's gonna happen to the map? We don't know, but it's gonna be crazy. And guys, all I can say is stay tuned. Saturday, you're gonna have to watch the live stream if you can't get to PlayStation or Xbox or PC, whatever. You're grounded. But it's gonna be a pretty crazy event, worth watching. But so anyway, now me and August are gonna go back to the lobby, and I'm gonna replay the thing. So I'm gonna go back, leave creative. This is the craziest event that's ever gonna be in Fortnite. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Battle Pass. Alright. That's right. Hang on. Here we are. They're in there. You see the volcanoes erupting and everything. There's Jonesy. Before everything happened. Banana Boy. No food. The guy comes in and opens, the robot does. We see homeless Sifu, also known as Bunker Jonesy. He has all that stuff all in him. That's the stuff that was in the cave drawings. The same color and everything. Look, he sees Neo tilted. Right here. The future is yours. So that could mean, since the future is ours, it can either end good or end bad. And my theory is that since the monster is the bad guy and the robot's supposed to be a good guy, the robot is supposed to be the good ending, the monster's supposed to be a bad ending. That is the theory, and whoever wins across all the continents, all the states, all the countries, whatever, whichever one has the most wins, like the monster or the robot, whichever wins the most, because I think the people like that are playing are also gonna have something to do with it, whether it be like a Power Ranger type thing where the people on the robot can go inside of it, you know, or like the monster, like it could, like they make you float up and like it gives you like these really awesome weapons, whatever it could be. It's gonna be crazy, but whichever happens to the map is what's gonna change everything in Fortnite. Alright guys, that's gonna be the end of the theory, and all I gotta say is that I'm excited. I'm so excited. So anyway, we are gonna end the stream off. Hope y'all guys have a brilliant day. Don't forget to subscribe to join the BXC clan gang. and drop a like down below, and hit that bell icon right after you subscribe so I get notified every single time I go live, or I'm post a video. Anyway, this is BXC Pat signing off.